New Life. My name is Nicole Capomaji, and I'm so glad you joined us today. Stay tuned for our video announcements right here on the big screen.
Pastor Dan here with another Pastor Dan Yoon, who is a new member of our church family. His pastoral team graduated from Regent recently, and we're really grateful to have Dan a part of our pastoral team. I want to tell you a little bit about what Dan's going to be doing here in the church beginning around Easter, and I'm really excited to discuss it with you. There's a trend right now in the church, not only in America, but around the world, to take some of the best of the ancient church, the creeds that our forefathers hammered out about the Christology, about salvation, about who the Holy Spirit is, and the great hymns of the church, the Lord's Prayer, and some of the liturgy of the church that many of you were raised in, to wed that with some of the contemporary elements of the church that have to do with spontaneity and freedom and fellowship, and to join those two together into what is being called a classic service. We're going to begin a classic kind of service about Easter this year, and Pastor Dan is going to be leading that. In 2 weeks, we're going to have an information meeting where you can come and hear more about this kind of a service. Maybe you were raised in a traditional Presbyterian church, Lutheran church, Catholic church, Episcopal church, maybe a high church of Methodism or even a high church Baptist, and you kind of long for some of those high church elements. We're taking those elements, joining them to our vision of being multi-ethnic, joining to the vision of being a house of prayer, being led by the Holy Spirit, and creating a 75-minute service that'll be on Sunday mornings at Ghent. And I really hope that you would consider being a part of it. Now, I'm going to ask Dan to just say a little bit, because he's going to be leading that service. Although I'm preaching that service via video, it's going to be his responsibility to kind of take that service and lead us into the future.
I'm very excited to be serving you guys in this capacity. Looking forward to how the Lord will minister to us as we reconnect with some of the more traditional elements in the history of our Christian church. So again, come out February 26th, Wednesday night, over at the Ghent campus for our interest meeting, and I'll see you there.
God bless you.
I've been a part of New Life Providence Church since 2009. One of the things that really spoke to my life and really helped me through my walk with Christ was the men's ministry. Particularly the men's retreat. The first year I attended our men's retreat, I was taken back by the genuine love of the men for each other, the ministry time, the genuineness of our leaders, the different guests that we had to speak. It was a time of fellowship, a time of pressing in, a time of healing, and a time of just rejoicing in the Lord. I've continued to grow. I've actually been able to minister to other men through this retreat, and I encourage all men to sign up and come out. It'll be held this March 14th and 15th at the Triple R branch. Men, don't hesitate to register. Come out and join us for a time of fellowship, powerful ministry, worship, and forging lifelong relationships. Register today at any campus. Hope to see you there.
Hey, New Life. My name is Jill, and I'm the coordinator for Art Life. For those of you who don't know, Art Life is a ministry here for the visual artists, painters, photographers, sculptors. We get together to encourage one another, as well as grow in our talents. This month, Arts Cafe is hosting Art Life, featuring our artists and their artwork. Join us on February 22nd for a night of live music, delicious appetizers, and desserts. This event is open house style, so feel free to come and go between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Tickets can be purchased online, at the church offices, or at the door. Thank you, and God bless.
Those are today's announcements. If you have any further questions, please refer to your bulletin, or our volunteers at any of the information centers are happy to help you.